Ari.
Hi.
Hello, where are we going? What are we
I can't
doing?
hear you. Hold on.
Hello.
Hi. I've been watching you for so long. So this is not a get ready with me or anything. I just wanted to say I was running errands today at the mall and I love black men, okay? I am pro black men, but they just not doing it. They're not putting in any effort. So
Wait, hold on, Ari. You came in hot. You coming in hot.
they are not giving the effort that we need, okay? So I was walking in the mall and this Italian guy approached me, right?
Oh.
And that's different for me because I am attracted to black men.
Okay.
So 30 minutes later, I was like, I'm going to Eddie V's to have dinner or whatever. And he's like, okay, well, we can go together. And I'm like, okay, he's coming in hot. Again, I was just running errands. I have on my Lululemon set. My tape-ins maintenance is on Wednesday. So, of course, I just have on a hat. I don't have on any makeup. So I was just so shocked. Like, it just took me by surprise. I always wear makeup. You know, I'm always done up. So the fact that he approached me and I wasn't, I'm like, okay.
Okay, so what's the vibe? Is he cute? Do you like him? What did you guys go to lunch?
We did go to lunch. We actually went to two spots.
Oh.
We went to two spots. So we went to Eddie V's. Again, I was going on a solo date. And he was like, he actually asked me if I wanted to go out. And I'm like, well, I'm actually headed to Eddie V's. I got my doggy bag.
I know that's right. You see that Lululemon power jacket top, honey? The way it snatched you in, he saw that body. He saw that face.
So I was just real chill. Honestly, I was just going in to, get something really quick. And he came in hot. Like, it's given black men do not stand a chance.
Girl. What does that got to do with black men, though?
Really?
You talking about an Italian man that he saw you while you was running errands. You didn't have no makeup on. He's still a man. This is what men been asking for, to be natural, bare face. That hair ain't natural, but in your normal.
So it ain't been nary a black man to come try to kick it to you when you wasn't super dolled up, is what you're trying to make me believe.
That, or she never be bare-faced like this. This is her one rare time that she doesn't have on tons of makeup, and the Italian guy saw her and thought she was cute. So
and as well, like, this is not if black men ain't measuring up. You already got that kind of energy going on about yourself, like, you feel like that subconsciously. And for the last few years, y'all been telling brothers y'all don't want them talking to y'all and doing all this. So I don't get it. Like, I don't get what's so great. Or not to shoot me. The brother sounds great. The Italian brother sounds great. But why you got to put black men down or black men into that? That's just between you and that dude. Like, it shouldn't be all of that. Like, y'all, I don't understand what you're trying to say where they got to step up. Like,
step up for what?
I don't think he's doing anything special. Well, you didn't say he did anything special.
All I see is that you finally went natural bare face and a guy shot his shot. That's all I see. It could have been Italian, Hispanic, black. What does this got to do with race? He's a man. Men are asking for less makeup so that they can see that you're not a part of that alternative lifestyle and what you look like underneath all of that.
And you can big up without putting somebody else down. So you could have said he was all that great and all that without the black man slander. But okay, we'll see how this plays out.
And mind you, Ashley only got information. She talking about her fashion choices. Look how you got that jacket on and the way it snatched your waist. That's what he saw.
All Ashley could think about.
It's fashion.
Boneless Ashley.
I mean, that's her area of expertise, but I don't think it was the jacket, Ashley.
Could have been. I mean, it could have been a little combination of everything, but the jacket, right? Really, like that's what we going. The Lululemon jacket with the snatch in.
But let's continue.
Okay, so what was the conversation like? What was did he say, I can't wait to see you again? What is going on? Give us a little bit more tea. You don't have to tell us too much because it is so early, but what was the conversation like? Did he say what he was looking for? Blah, blah, blah. What was...
We were just honestly having a good time. Again, it wasn't anything too serious. We drove separate cars to the restaurant. He met me there. I was like, I called my homegirl on the way there. I'm like, even if he doesn't come, like, I still have intentions on going here. And he actually showed up, paid for everything. And he was like, well, what do you want to do now? And I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking, what do you mean what I want to do now? Like, I'm going home. And he's like, no, like, I still want to spend time with you. So we ended up going to a hookah lounge and we were just honestly just vibing. But for me, it was just his approach. It was different from what I'm used to with an African-American man. It's all the texting back and forth, the calling, the this, the that. I'm not looking for anything serious, but I just loved his approach, especially with me I was wearing a hat. Lululemon said I got my little Chanel sneakers, Chanel bag, just very, very chill.
But let me ask you this, Ari.
What's chill about
y'all
Chanel?
Had the hookah and another couple of drinks.
That nigga's bougie.
You want to do something else after? What was that vibe like? Because then it could go a little...
Nope. He was very respectful. He was very respectful.
Okay.
And that's another thing that just left me like, okay, he didn't try to kiss me, hug me, nothing. Like he didn't, like he tried, like he wanted to hold my hand. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. But we ain't kissing, like, he did not try it. So.
Okay. All right. And has he said, I want to see you again this weekend? Yes. Can we plan? For this week.
Why I gotta be this weekend?
I'm in law school and he's in school as well. So he knows that I'm busy, but like he was like, you'll make time for, what you want. And he's like, it's no pressure, basically. So listen. I think, again, like I said, I'm not looking for anything because I'm extremely busy with school. But I just wanted to get on here because you were talking about make sure that even if you're running errands, that you look put together. And
you weren't put together.
Let me also ask.
That goes in opposite. Listen, there's two things at play here that I see. First and foremost, she got very little expectations for this dude. Like, she's not gonna. I hear this a lot, and this is where you see it. For a black man would have to be. He has to do X, Y, Z. This, that, and the third. For this guy, she had no expectations. She couldn't even give you something that was so great about him. She said his approach. Okay. What does that mean? Like, you was already receptive to it. Like, this is false. Like, this is like a false narrative going on here. Like, there's nothing believable about what she's saying. Like, she just like dudes of Caucasian flavor, or probably just this dude. Like, I don't think he did anything amazing to wow her. It's just when you lower the bar, you got lower expectations, you easily to be wowed. If you have high expectations, it's going to be hard for somebody to wow you. Like, that's like, come on, like anybody can see that. Like, that's very clear of what's going on. And the bashing, like, she's not, like, you came on here to say that, but it doesn't say, it's not really saying anything for you. Like, I don't know. Like, this is weird. Like, you wasted your time coming with that. And y'all act like, on the second part of it, like, you act like a brother of Italian descent can't run no game. Like, yeah, you seen him one time and you over the moon giggling and sniggling on yourself. Like, slow down. Like, he might be running the flim flam on you too. It's different kinds of game, different kinds of cons. You don't know. Like, let it play out first. You running to the hilltops, into the mountains, talking about, oh yeah, I got this great brother, this Caucasian dude. The black men can't do the whoop. If it was a brother that came on here and say that, Ashley probably would have hung up on him. I know she don't have brothers on here, but you know what I mean. The internet would have panned him if he came on here and said, yeah, I got me a Brazilian, and you sisters, black women can't compete, or whatever was the case. You know what I'm trying to say. If he came and downed sisters of his own descent to big up somebody else, you don't have to do that. If you felt this brother was great and all that, well, just say that. Like, all this backhanded slander is unnecessary. She could have said, I met this guy. He was great. He was phenomenal. He did this, that. And that was it. Like, I don't know, man. Divestment.
So she met one Caucasian man without makeup on, and now Caucasian men are just amazing. They just treat us better. Girl, go divest. Go get you a white man, because they just treat you better. I had all this huge sample size of black men, but this one white man that treated me better.
One day that she met, one day.
One day.
Right.
He took me out to lunch. I was going there anyway, but he paid for it. Cool. He said, what you want to do? I said, I want hookah and whatever else they did together, whatever. Come on.
Brothers,
you don't have a
run game too. Okay.
You don't have a large enough sample size. You met one white man, and he treated you good. That's bad. It's nothing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, he treated you good. That's great.
Right.
But you met one white man, one date, and now you're going to use that as
this is your bar now.
Right. This is the bar.
Man. Like I said, why does him treating you good not say something good about him?
Right.
But it says something bad about black people.
He just sound like a good man. I don't think his race got anything to do with it. Like,
that should just be between y'all. I mean, like, he treats you good, you're a good dude. Like, what does black man got to do with any of that? Like, you screaming to the mountaintops.
The other thing she said, that she's not looking for anything serious. So maybe, just maybe, when you go out here on your little dates and running your errands and being presented to the public, maybe you're presenting that vibe that you're not looking for anything serious. And that is why the guys, what she said, black men are texting back and forth. They just want to talk, because maybe you're sending a signal that that's all you want to do is just talk. You don't want to date. You don't want to be in a relationship. You're in law school. Sometimes when you tell men certain things that you have going on, okay, she's not serious. She too busy. She just said that she was too busy. So you don't think that he can't put it together? You too busy. You in law school. Hit me up when you whoop, 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 whoop. Or he'll go find another chick that, to deal with. So maybe because you're not taking them seriously, they're not taking you seriously. I wonder if you told this white man, all of this information. I wonder, does she have the same vibe? Does she act the same way with the white Italian man versus how she do with the brothers?
Nah.
So
expectations, like, you have to jump through massive hoops. Like, she got no expectations for that dude. Like, he could be less than and she would be more excited about it, just by the way she's speaking. Like, she didn't describe anything that was fundamentally like, oh man, it's just you're just missing out. She didn't say anything about that. She was already intrigued or excited and attracted, and now she's trying to make it seem like it's something that it's not. Don't use him as a weapon against brothers. Like I said, him being a good dude and having a good impression on you, that should just say something about him. That shouldn't say, why does that have to reflect bad on brothers? That's preposterous. He's probably 5'2", Vinny, what she would tell you as a brother, you got to be 6 feet and have this and that. Like, come on, get out of here. Let us continue.
To this too, because I know you spoke about, like, with you dating the black men that you have dated, in your experience, you just don't feel like they're as proactive.
They are not. It's too much back and forth with the text message. They want to call. Oh, when can I see you? It's never planning a date.
Didn't he just say that?
And I would like to be in my feminine energy. Although I'm in law school and I plan to, make my own money, I still want a man to allow me to be very feminine. And I will sit in that. And they don't do it first. I don't know.
Okay, all right. And
I didn't get outside my race. Never.
We're also asking people in the comments, are we dating the same kind of black men? Let's say, do all the black men you've dated, do they hang out at the same spot? Do they have the same lifestyle? Or are we dating like a different, different type of black men, One from Sacramento, one from Houston, one from New York City, grew up in different parts of the world.
That's not what Ashley trying to say. She trying to say, are you dating hood ninjas, or are you dating black men from corporate, lawyers, doctors, professional black men? Are you dating the average brother? Who you dating? Is she trying to say it in a politically correct way? Ashley, just say it.
Just say it.
You know what you're trying to say. You trying to dance around it. Hood ninjas. From the hood. Is that what you dated? Not to say that the hood brothers ain't gonna treat you.
Still.
I'm just trying to say that's what Ashley trying to dance around. Just ask the question.
Subliminally.
So what's your type? What type of men are you dating, ma'am? So let's continue.
Have different lifestyles. That's what I mean.
So I'm from Florida. I'm from the South, and I've always been attracted to the men from the South. Recently, I have stepped outside. I recently went on vacation to Hawaii, and I met a guy in Hawaii. So, we text from time to time, but most of them, I am dating the same type of men, I would say. Once I always wear braids because I don't have time to do my hair in school. Once I change to straight hair, the looks that I get from other races it's crazy. So I'll be walking in the park, I'm exercising, men, white men, all different type of races are just they're turning their heads.
And I will say that other races of men like straight hair.
My mom said, get straight hair. Because I was.
So, do y'all know the implication with this?
That's crazy.
That you gotta. So wait a minute.
I think she looking at this wrong.
But hold on.
If he wouldn't holler at you because you had braids, but when you put on their hair, now you're attractive to them, and you're thinking this is a good. You're thinking this is a flex.
That's not a flex because he's not attracted to your natural hair. Are you not understanding that? If he's not gonna date you with the natural, the fro, braids is Afrocentric. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. That's us. That's our culture. She's saying when I have the braids in, I'm not attracting these type of men. But when I have the straight, long weave, some Brazilian or Peruvian hair.
Now I'm attracted
Indian
to them because I'm wearing their hair, the hair of their women. That's
because that's what he's attracted to. He's not attracted to you. If he holler at you with the natural hair, then he's attracted to you. If you gotta change your hairstyle to attract him, I don't think he attracted to you, sis. Your hair is a part of who you are.
Exactly. And then she just said it. She said she just contradicted herself. What he said to her was he want to see you this weekend. She said, well, all black men do is ask you, can they see you this week? Like when the next time they're going to see you. He just said the same thing. Like the expectation of what she wants, she was already divesting. Like everything is impressive when you want to be impressed. Like she wants to go over there. Like it's already was
Yeah, she
built
do.
up. Like she was already divesting before this dude came into play. And he
then the
ain't doing
other,
nothing special. Well, to me, that sounds kind of crazy. Like if you can notice that and you thinking that you're doing something good by wearing another race to the so to speak's hair, like that's gonna get you the look that you want. Like y'all be anyway.
right. But don't y'all wear the hair for your own confidence and beauty? I don't put on fake hair. I don't wear a fake hair. I got my own hair. So I've done it before, like a little ponytail, but anyways. But ain't that what every black woman will tell you? I put on the hair, it's for me, it's not for the men. But yet you're sitting up here talking about so that you could attract white men or men of other races. So what is it for? Is it to attract men, or is it for your own self-confidence?
And then this is where being tone deaf comes in. So what does that tell you? If black men hollering at you when you got the braids, then that means they like you natural. So
yes.
Right, like we said earlier, that's what they, brothers are saying. They will want to see the natural look. They don't want the big dog collie weaves and all that flying
with
around
the bad
and all
baby
that.
hairs.
Yeah, we're not feeling that no more. Or you know what I mean? It got to be like, let's say, a natural look. It can't be outrageous. Like,
yes,
if they're trying to holler at you in your normal get down, and you're not accepting that, like.
Right. And then
they're telling you, like,
then the part about she's saying that black men don't plan the date. Again, that goes back to what I was saying. She's not being serious. Why would he plan a date and you're not being serious? You don't have time to date and you're not looking to do anything serious. You're just wasting a man's time. You text him back and forth. Yeah, he might have time to do that, but to sit there and plan a date and go out with you, and you're not serious, you're not looking to be in a relationship, you're not looking to be married right now, that's fine. You're in law school. So why does it matter so much what the black men are doing? You're not looking anyway. It doesn't matter.
It's true. It's true.
It don't matter.
She's not even exercising hypergamy. That's why I keep going back to you. She would settle for less from somebody from another race. He in school like her.
Right.
Like she ain't dating the brothers in law school. I'm sure that she keeps saying I keep dating the same type, but you won't date a brother in law school, but you would date the other in law school. Like she talking crazy, man. Right. I'm not against divesting. I'm not racist or anything like that. If you date whoever you want, it's just the half put down is I can't get with that. Like it's unnecessary too. It's not even all of that. Like you hype off a lunch date.
Right. And he paid for lunch at Eddie V's and some hookah. That doesn't mean that he's rich. I hope you don't think that just because he paid for the dinner. She said, I want to be in my feminine energy. And so he paid for dinner. What if he ain't got money for any other dinners? Right. He only had that one dinner, that one date.
And he beguiled you. And now you'll be paying for it because you think this is the one and all that. Now you've been tricked and you think you got some prospects now. Now your ass going to be paying for all the dates.
One lunch. Paid for one lunch, took you out for hookah. And you up here hype and giddy about this Caucasian man.
Please, man. Put down. Be hype and giddy. Again, just come up here and say, I met a guy. You can do all of that. But all that, oh, well. Black men need to step up and they can't compete and all that.
This doesn't even scientifically make sense. You don't have enough empirical data to say that Caucasian men treat you better.
That's how I know she wanted to divest from the jump.
that's all I'm saying.
The hype is so abundant right now. She didn't even get on the second date. She ain't even.
Right.
I guess she ain't hit it or nothing. I guess. I don't know.
He probably didn't. He ain't hit it.
So you extra overly
she don't like him
for nothing. Right.
She don't like him. And I said this before. We as black women love black men. again, don't let black women tell you anything otherwise. We love black men. But all of this foolishness and oh, I want to divest and the white man is better. Like we just said, if you want to go over there, divest, that's fine. But you don't have to put down black men and vice versa. If black men want to go to another race, that's fine. But you don't have to put down black women to like justify why you going to the other race. It's okay. Go. Go where the love is at.
For real.
But I just don't get, ma'am, what you doing? Because she really wants to be with a black man. That's what I'm hearing. But the white man, the Caucasian man came and took you on a lunch date and now you giddy. She wants to be with a black man. So let's continue.
I had to go to the courthouse for my internship. She was like, get straight hair. And I'm like, okay. And when I tell you the change that I've seen and the type of men that are looking my way is completely different. Like,
and let me also say this, but we're not saying there's anything wrong with braids. Clearly, there's nothing.
No, absolutely not. I love my braids.
Yes, you are.
Having a conversation.
Don't clean it up. Don't try to clean it up.
I just want to put that forward. She's saying in her experience,
don't
when
try
she
to
does
clean
her
that
hair,
up, Sam.
this is her experience, guys. Okay, we're not saying there aren't other races of men who don't like braids. We understand that all men, all groups of men may or may not like. So let me just bring that forward.
Let me stop reading the comments. And there's an attorney on TikTok that had braids and she went to trial and she lost. And she was like, I know that it's because of my hair. Like, it's a real thing in our industry that, we have to be mindful of something so simple as our hair.
Did you notice that we as black women blame everything but just our skills? I don't know what lawyer she's talking about, but maybe she just didn't have the evidence to win the case.
You focus on the aesthetics and instead of the skill set.
Right. And I'm not going to fail to mention that, yes, we as black women are discriminated against because of our hair. But in this particular case, you're saying that she lost the case because of her hair. So if she had weave, she would have won. Instead of just focusing on the facts and the data, you have to have the evidence. You have to have all of that to support your case. Maybe she just didn't have that.
Well, wait a minute now. Let's not jump the gun because she said she had braids. Now, if they was hot pink with goddamn sparkle beads and all that crate, like if you looked at like, unpresentable, maybe that could
true,
be.
But I'm just saying, I'm thinking
be
from
a limit. Like they tell half the truth.
I know.
I would like to see this lady first before I say if that was the case. Now I'm as I'm thinking about it as we're saying it. Yeah, you could do something outrageous in the court to either have you removed or something like that. Like you doing something crazy like that. So I would, if it was something like that, yeah. But just because she had the hairstyle of some cornrows, braids, neat, something that's not that nobody would consider ratchet or disturbing in the courtroom section, that she would lose the case. That's kind of crazy. Like,
yeah, I'm thinking more like Ashley's hairstyle, because Ashley, these are braids or whatever.
Nobody would say anything about that.
I'm thinking like if the lady walked in there like that.
There's no way she lost the case because of that.
Nothing crazy, just a normal braided hairstyle.
There's no way.
I don't think
she lost the case because of that.
But I agree. If it was hot pink down to your toes, braids, yeah, girl, you don't look like a lawyer. They didn't take you seriously.
Right.
So nobody should take you seriously. Like,
nah. I would like to see this, but then again, the aesthetics, like, she thinking more about the aesthetics, like, oh well, she lost, and it's a real thing, like, because you I know it's something about how you dress, it might make you feel a certain kind of way, but if you good, you good. If she had the evidence and everything she needed to win the case, she would have won the case. Like, I don't hair, and again, unless it was something totally preposterous that she walked in that courtroom with, where it was distracting. Like, that's a whole case. She's counseled. Like, that doesn't, she's counseled. She's not on trial. Like, they would just remove her. Like, or had them, you know, you had to remove her or whatever was the case. That's cap. All this is cap.
Yeah,
I think Shorty was secretly divesting the whole time, and somebody came along and tickled the fancy in the short term. All relationships are damn near good in the outset. Not to say that they're in a relationship, but that's always the best part, the approach and the, ooh, she got the schoolgirl giggly. We'll have to see if that's going to last. Maybe you should slow down and let it play out. But the hype about it all tells me that that was something that she wanted to do the whole time. So.
But that's all.
Yes.
I'm going home. I have to work out tomorrow and I have to study. But I just wanted to share. I've been watching you for many, I don't want to say many years, but I've been watching you for several months, and I just felt empowered to actually come on. I'm not all done up, so maybe I'll come back with an outfit of the night for you guys. So
thank you, Ari, for coming up, and keep us updated on everything.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
You're welcome, darling. You know, for the Black women who are in the chat, like, if you are single, even if you're not single, and this goes for all women, but of course I'm speaking to Black women, you know, when you change your hair, it's just like a different experience of how people perceive you. It's so unfortunate that it's that way. However, our hair, like, especially for Black women, impacts our experiences.
Ridiculousness. Ah, boy. Just divest her, man. I mean, again, man, you're going to divest, just divest. You don't have to down your own people. I have a real problem with that. Like, you know, you see what we do here. We'll clown, we'll criticize, we'll not judge, but we'll try to get our people in order and straight. It might come with some hard, correction, or we might say some things that people might feel is harsh, but I'm not with down in my own folk. Even if I was dating outside my race, I wouldn't do that. Anytime I've ever dated outside my race, there's no need to down your own people. When you do that, like you trying to give yourself, reason or justify it in your own mind. Oh, they this, they that, they this, they that. That young lady, she wanted to divest, and that's good for her. Great on you. But you don't have to come out here and down your own people. You got a daddy, you got Black men. That's what they say when Black men do. Oh, you hate your mama, you hate your this, and you hate. So do you hate your own people? Because she came and off one lunch date, she ready to throw away her whole bag, the whole background, a whole lot of them. Now they just can't compete. They ain't this, they ain't that. That's not true. There's Black men that'll sweep you off your feet probably double time more than that if you stop with the unrealistic expectations that you don't have for this other race, this Italian brother, because she still didn't tell me something great that he did. He paid for lunch. Big deal. Like, come on, man. Talking out the side of your neck, actually talking about the straight hair and all that. Then they try to walk it back. Like, nah, don't walk it back. Them brothers of another race ain't giving you the time of day with your little struggle braids or whatever you might have had or whatever you had going on. You put that synthetic stuff in there, now you the belle of the ball. Okay, and you think that's a flex. Like, that's something you should come on here and be proud of. Okay. Lost, man. Women be lost. Especially these young ones, and she's going to school to be a lawyer. This is your counsel and your representation. Damn near airhead. They're can't even see something that's in front of you that's, I wouldn't say it's racist, but the undertones are there. But you can't see that. You go to the internet celebrating. The man didn't even do nothing necessarily all that great. But you come to the internet and down or your whole background, all your people, your brothers, all that for one lunch date. Sure. Anyway, I'll turn over to Queen before we close it out.
So I don't think she's looking to divest. I don't think she even want to be over there. It's one of those things. It's like when you're in high school and you want to make the boy that you like jealous, So you say, oh, well, I'm dating so-and-so anyway. You know, I don't care about him. That's how us as females, we think. We think that telling the men that we like that we're over here somewhere else doing something with this guy is going to make him jealous and make him want to like date her. She really wants to date black men. She doesn't like the Italian man. I ain't hear nothing like you were saying about what did he really do? He approached you. That's all you got to say is he approached you and paid for lunch. The bar is low. Okay. So ain't that what we want? To be approached and okay, he paid for it. Okay. So what? You're not being serious with these black men. That's the reason why you're not getting the outcomes that you're looking for. That's all. And then so she just wants to blame black men. Oh, well, they're not being serious. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. I just think she's just not being serious. And she really wants to date black men. And she came on this show to talk about this Italian man that she don't like. Probably didn't even give him a second date. He probably never going to hear from her, actually. I would love to hear the update. If she says she goes out with him, maybe we'll deal with that then. But I don't think she's going back out with this dude. But anyways, she doesn't like this guy. And she just came on the show to make black men jealous. And she think that, well, she probably sitting there right now thinking, oh, well, black men should be hitting me up now. They want to try to keep another sister. They should be wanting to try to keep this sister from going over there. Yeah. That's just my take on it. I don't know. I think she's just trying to attract the black men in a twisted, roundabout way. Like
ridiculous.
You know, it's one of those playing games. I can't explain why we as women think like this, but we do. So, or two things could be true. You know, maybe she did really like the guy. Maybe she wanted to really divest, but still she's trying to make black men jealous. It could be both of those things.
Yeah, true. Very true.
So, but y'all jump down in the comments and let us know what y'all think. What does she hope to gain by coming onto Ashley's show and telling us that white men treat her better? Like, what was the goal? So
really, and she hasn't even established that yet. She said she never dated outside her race. She went on one lunch date. Now she's gonna tell you about how the white men get down as a populace. Yeah, sure. Anyway, you guys heard what we think. More importantly, you want to know what you guys think. So please get down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree, if we were on base, off base. You know, we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought, always promoted, celebrated #1 here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we drop some more of these bangers. And we appreciate y'all for coming out this evening. Y'all be safe out there, and we will catch you on the next one.